Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS GH spoiler channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital GH spoilers for Friday, March 13th indicate that some life-changing news is about to land in the wrong hands. Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, will also have a special request, while Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, delivers one of his own across town. At GH, Brook Lynn will bond with baby Jane Doe after she asks to hold her. It should bring a magical moment that makes Brook Lynn feel even more linked to this precious little girl. As for Harrison Chase, Josh Swickcard, he'll turn to Dante Falcone, Dominic Zamprogrona, and voice his desire to carry out the search for this baby's family. Chase will feel like he owes it to Delilah, Lily Cardone, and her daughter, so will Dante give him the green light? Whatever the case, Dante will pay Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, another visit and potentially deliver some information related to baby Jane Doe. Of course, this could also give Dante another excuse to interact with Liz and develop more than friendly feelings for her. At Charlie's pub, Sonny will gather there with Giovanni Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, before the grand reopening. Since Sonny will have a favor to ask of Gio, will it involve trying to get his grandson back into music or something else? Although Sonny doesn't want to pressure Gio, he may advise him not to hold himself back from something he could truly love again. Even if Gio isn't ready to play his new violin, fans recently learned he also plays the guitar. Maybe Gio could strum a tune for Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, and accompany her, since she's agreed to play at Christina Corinthos Davis's open mic night. Speaking of Trina, she'll pull off something unexpected on Friday's show. Trina might surprise Portia Robinson with a day of pampering, which could set the stage for her mom to learn a big secret. It looks like ADA Justine Turner, Nazneen contractor, will head to the nail salon with Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper. Justine will seek Jordan's help preventing a catastrophe, but Jordan may wind up facing one instead. Since Jordan has presumably taken her pregnancy test by now, she may reveal that the results were positive. Jordan might confide in Justine without realizing that Portia is standing within earshot. GH spoilers say Portia will indeed face a shocker on Friday's episode, so it makes sense that Jordan's pregnancy secret will land right in her lap. While Portia decides whether she's going to tell Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, will rip into Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Brewing, back at her house. Since Lulu is putting her new romance with Nathan West, Ryan Pavey, above her longtime friendship with Maxie, that'll shift Maxie's perspective of their whole relationship. General Hospital, Friday, March 13th, update. Pregnancy secret spills. Baby Jane Doe holds baby Jane Doe, and nobody is ready for what happens next. Port Charles has never seen a Friday quite like this one, and trust us, after everything this town has been through, that is saying a lot. Friday's jaw-dropping episode of General Hospital ripped the lid off a secret so explosive, so devastatingly timed, that fans were left frozen mid-bite of their lunch, hands shaking, absolutely screaming at their screens. Because when Brooklyn Quartermain, Harrison, reached into that hospital bassinet and cradled the tiny, nameless baby girl, the one everyone had quietly been calling baby Jane Doe, the entire world of Port Charles tilted on its axis, and it is never going to tilt back. The moment nobody saw coming. On Friday, it started innocuously enough. Brook Lynn had been hovering around the NICU corridor for the better part of the morning, drawn there by something she couldn't quite name, some pull in her chest that the show has been quietly building for weeks. Nurses exchanged loaded glances, doctors cleared their throats, and then, in a scene so carefully constructed, it felt like watching a grenade roll slowly across a marble floor. The attending physician handed Brook Lynn the tiny bundle and said 4 words that will be replaying in fans' minds all weekend long. She doesn't have anyone. Brook Lynn held baby Jane Doe, and she completely, utterly, irrevocably fell apart. The pregnancy secret that changes everything. Here's where Friday's episode absolutely detonated, because moments after that tender, tear-soaked scene in the NICU, a source inside General Hospital, someone viewers trust, someone with access, let slip what the writers have been dangling like a lit match over a powder keg all season long. Baby Jane Doe is not as nameless as everyone believes. The whispers have been circulating in Port Charles for weeks, but Friday's episode finally handed us the thread that, once pulled, unravels the entire sweater. A pregnancy secret, one that allegedly involves a face very familiar to the Quartermain orbit, has been kept under lock and key by at least two people who had every reason in the world to stay quiet. They are not staying quiet. The details are still fracturing outward like glass, but what we know is this. The secret touches Brook Lynn directly. It touches her past, and the reason she couldn't put that baby down, the reason her hands trembled and her voice broke and Chase had to physically steady her from behind, is because on some cellular, soul-deep level, Brook Lynn already knows. Chase sees it too. Harrison Chase has survived a lot alongside Brook Lynn. He has loved her through reinvention and disaster and the particular chaos that follows every Quartermain like a weather system. But the look on his face Friday, watching his wife hold that baby, watching something ancient and aching move across her faces, told viewers everything the dialogue deliberately refused to refuse. Chase is scared. Not of the baby, not of the hospital, of the answer to the question he has not yet allowed himself to ask out loud. What comes next will break you. Monday's episode is already being teased as a watershed moment for the Brook Lynn storyline, with insiders hinting that a document, a single sealed document, resurfaces from a past that certain characters assumed was permanently buried. When it lands in the right hands, the Quartermain family will never look the same. Baby Jane Doe is not a footnote. She is the headline. And Brook Lynn standing in that NICU on the unluckiest Friday of the calendar, holding a child with no name and no known family, may have just unknowingly held the single most important secret Port Charles has ever tried to keep. Stay tuned to ABC General Hospital, weekdays. Check back for the latest GH spoilers, recaps, and breaking soap news.